I pitched a small tent quietly, enjoying stars, silence, and cool mountain air. The land was undeveloped, open, and legally zoned for recreational use. My campfire crackled softly, far from any homes or structures nearby. Then headlights flashed aggressively, breaking the calm without warning. Karen stormed out, yelling about rules she didn't understand. She claimed camping violated community standards loudly and dramatically. I asked politely which community owned the surrounding wilderness. She waved printed maps downloaded from questionable HOA Facebook groups. Neighbors gathered, watching confrontation replace peaceful stargazing. Karen demanded I leave immediately or face enforcement consequences. I checked posted signs, county maps, and GPS property boundaries calmly. The land belonged to a quiet investor living several states away. No HOA jurisdiction applied here legally or historically. Karen shouted louder, threatening fines she couldn't issue. I packed my tent slowly, already planning something bigger. The next morning, I contacted the listed landowner directly. We spoke briefly about zoning, access roads, and long-term intentions. He mentioned selling someday, surprised anyone actually used the land. Numbers were discussed casually, without pressure or theatrics. Opportunities smelled stronger than campfire smoke. I hired a surveyor and land attorney that same week. Boundaries were confirmed cleanly, easements clearly marked and recorded. County officials warned her formally to stop harassment. Board members distanced themselves quietly from her behavior. Cattle followed, grazing land she once claimed controlled. Karen listed her house months later unexpectedly. Disclosure statements mentioned nearby agricultural operations clearly. Buyers hesitated, then backed out repeatedly. Price reductions followed reality quickly. Authority faded without an audience. The ranch thrived, producing hay, livestock, and steady income. County praised responsible development and land stewardship publicly. School groups toured with permission and appreciation. The land found purpose beyond arguments. Camping evolved into legacy. I built a permanent cabin where my tent once stood. Campfires returned, stronger, lawful, and unchallenged. Stars looked the same, only quieter now. Preparation replaced confrontation entirely. Ownership changed everything instantly. Karen avoided the area completely afterward. HOA emails softened into cautious, polite language. Boundaries hardened into law, not opinion. Ranch gates stayed closed and respected. Peace followed paperwork every time. She yelled at a camper once. That camper bought the land instead. Authority collapsed under documentation. Opportunity favors patience, not volume. Land remembers who respects it. Sunsets fell across open fields and quiet barns. Horses stood silhouetted against orange skies peacefully. The ranch grew stronger each season. Arguments faded into stories. Calm outlasted ego. HOA expected control over wilderness. They received survey markers instead. Karen demanded compliance loudly. She got fences, deeds, and livestock. And the ranch remained mine forever.